morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX weekly outlook for Monday, June 8th. The euro declined 0.12% against the US dollar and closed down 1.1114. The euro dropped more than 1% against the dollar on Friday after a better-than-expected US non-farm payrolls report for May bolstered expectations that the Federal Reserve will start raising interest rates later this year. The pair is expected to find support at 1.0873, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 1.0632. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.1368, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.1622. The British pound declined 0.05% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5272. The pound fell against the dollar on Friday after an above-forecast US employment report boosted expectations for a rate hike by the Federal Reserve later this year. The pair is expected to find first support at 1.5146, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 1.5020. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5420, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5568. The US dollar declined 0.11% against the Japanese yen and closed at 125.59. The dollar rallied 1% against the yen on Friday, rising to the highest level in 13 years, as a robust US employment report for May underlined expectations that the Federal Reserve will start raising interest rates later this year. The pair is expected to find support at 124.28, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 122.95. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 126.40, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 127.19. The Australian dollar rose 0.12% against the US dollar and closed at 0.7622. The Australian dollar declined against the US counterpart on Friday to end close to a 7-week low as upbeat US employment data reinforced expectations that the Federal Reserve was on track to raise interest rates later this year. The pair is expected to find support at 0.7543, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 0.7456. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.7769, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.7908. Gold rose 0.45% against the US dollar at 1168.10. Gold plunged to its lowest level in almost 3 months on Friday as robust US non-farm payrolls data boosted optimism over the health of the economy and supported the case for a US interest rate hike this year. The pair is expected to find support at 1151.90, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 1135.70. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1194.50, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1220.90. For an insightful analysis on last week's market trends, please feel free to visit our website www.CommexFX.com. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube and CommexFX TV channels. Have a great trading day.